The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
Yeah, catch us Breakfast with the Angie every day from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with my co-host Amanda. If not your health, then who's boom?
The views and
Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Breakfast with Angie, a show where we help people live a healthy lifestyle. Yes, with my co-host Amanda. Boom. How are you this morning, Amanda?
You're doing a jingle.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Boom.
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what did you have for breakfast?
Uh, I had porridge.
Porridge. Tea.
Mm. No,
Hmm.
more of it.
Mobile. Oh,
Mm.
that thing is still there.
It's still there.
Wow. I haven't seen it in a long time in shops. Or is it because maybe I never check it?
Mm.
Yeah. So, beautiful people, today we are going to be talking about medication. You know how medication is very important to our health,
Mm-hmm.
especially now that some of us have flu, tonsils, and all that. So,
Medication.
medication. Mm.
What is a medication?
Okay, one would ask themselves what medication is. Well, according to me, medication is a substance that is taken into or placed on the body that does one of the following. It is used to cure a disease or condition. That is my definition of medication. Did I say something wrong?
No,
Okay. Yes.
I am. Me, medication, right?
Mm-hmm.
Medication, also referred to as medicine, pharmaceutical drug, medical drug, or simply drug,
Yeah.
is a drug used to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent diseases. Can I laugh
Dead.
at?
All right, continue. Beautiful people, we apologize. Yes, I love our studio, man. It's amazing. Amazing things happen here. So, yeah. So you said medication is what? Mm, it cures infections.
Mhm.
I heard you say that right. Cures infections,
Yeah, prevent diseases.
prevent diseases.
Used to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent diseases.
Hmm, that's
So
nice.
one will ask,
All right.
what are medicines used for?
Yeah. What are medicines useful?
Hmm.
Like, I'm confused.
So
You helping me?
here, advances in medicines have enabled doctors to cure many diseases and save lives.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
ease symptoms,
Mm-hmm.
help in diagnosing illness.
All right. That's right. You're correct. You're correct.
Yes, also used to cure.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, there are three categories of medication.
Ding ding.
Sort of things are so wild, wide,
Wild,
wide,
wide.
wide. Kira gore dio
WIDE.
dia tulugile. Kira gore you might
Eh,
think gore
wide.
there's just this, and then after that you hear there's semi-processed foods. I'm giving examples, but you know that you processed foods work with semi-processed foods
Hmm.
that what, but kira gore things are you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, boo.
Yeah. So now I'm shocked. There are three categories of medication. The first one is B. Rather than B. POM medicines. The
Mm-hmm.
second one is P medicines, and then the last one is GCL medicines. Now,
Okay.
now
Mm.
this POM
What
are
does it
available.
stand for?
You wanna help me?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I will get to that.
Okay.
Now, this POM are available only at the pharmacies or the pharmacy, and you only get them when you are prescribed by a doctor. You don't just get there and be like, oh, can I have these ones? You don't get them. Like flu medication, that one you can just get into a shop and buy it.
Mhm.
And at the pharmacy, when you look for certain, like maybe, let me define it anyway. POM, these are the ones for high blood, for sugar, diabetes, whatnot. Those ones you can't just get there and tell the pharmacist that I want these. They're going
You
to,
need a prescription
yes,
for it.
and they're also going to want to look at your card, like if you are
That's
really
why,
telling the truth.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I say you need a prescription for it. For it.
Good.
Mhm.
Yes. Mm. And then these P1s are also available only at the pharmacist, but without a prescription, you can't get them.
Mhm.
Maybe these are the ones where now are related to cancer issues. You don't just get there and tell the pharmacist, I want these pills. They help me. They're going to ask you, why are you buying them if you don't have cancer or you're not having the signs or whatnot?
Mm.
Yes. And then we have the GCL medicines that can also be bought from the the pharmacist. But and these ones now you don't need to show your paperwork. I'm talking about your clinic cards. These are the ones for flu, for tonsils, and all that.
You don't need to show. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to show your cards like that. Good, even if someone drinks them without being prescribed to, they won't. Let me say they won't die because they're just for tonsils. They're not going to trigger other things in the body and whatnot. So
Mhm.
they're regarded safe medication to buy without being prescribed.
Mm.
Yes. What else do you have?
Mine is a totally different thing that I'm going to be talking about.
Okay, let me finish this one. Then you. All right. So there's basic medication.
Mhm.
There's basic medication. Basic medication concentrates on studying the laws of human life and diseases phenomenal and provide necessary support for clinical practice.
Mhm.
So basic medication, these are the medication that you get from the clinics, right?
Yes.
That cure patients first. Mm-hmm. And in order for one to have that degree, they have to have a bachelor of surgery and so on. Please join us.
We got our guest, people.
Yeah.
Our guest, who is Google himself.
Google himself.
You're flattering me.
Hi.
Well,
How
hi.
are you?
How are you?
Oh my gosh, we're good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Welcome to
having me.
TDA Fitness in
Yeah.
my breakfast room. So
Mhm.
today we're talking about medication.
Okay.
Yes,
Medication.
Medication.
Yeah, he's Google. He'll tell us.
He'll tell
Well,
us.
I
So,
got Google
yeah.
right in my pocket, so.
Oh, today
Before
he
you
brought his
started-
phone.
So before
Today
you
he
started,
brought
I
his
was
phone.
just explaining what is basic medication
Okay.
or medicine. So yeah. This is studying laws of human beings and diseases phenomenal to provide necessary support for clinical practices of the efforts to cure patients. So this is the medicine this is primary medicine. Let me say it. The one
Okay.
that you get at the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's basic medication.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too complex. It's just basic. Yes.
Oh, sorry, the bell not
What's
working.
with the bells?
Yeah.
Wondering.
What?
Welcome, Marshall.
Hello,
Oh,
Angie.
I said it right. I was reciting it all right.
No, you were not.
I was.
Okay, fine. You got
All
it
right.
right.
So what did you have for breakfast?
Today I had a sandwich with an egg in it and tea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you?
Oh, I had Weet Bix
Wheat bakes
Yes.
with milk.
with milk.
Oh, good.
What else can you have it with yogurt?
I don't know.
People have it with yogurt like,
People experiment these days.
ish, you know what?
Mm.
It will just taste different if I tried with yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
You're not asking me.
We're just coming there
Yep.
to you. What did you have for breakfast?
I had Movite.
More
Yes.
Oh,
While
yeah.
listening to my
Most
favorite
popular.
song.
Oops.
What's your favorite song?
Zegit. Zegit.
Hey.
No, I don't think that's your.
Zegit. Zegit.
Hey. So Amanda, you said you had a totally different thing. What is it?
I have types of medicines.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the liquid, tablet, capsules. Then we have drops, inhalers. Inhalers are the ones for people who have asthma, right?
Inhalers.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
medication.
Inhalers.
Yeah.
Inhalers.
Oh,
God.
inhalers. I'm sorry.
Inhalers.
I heard healers. So I'm like, what's she
Inhalers.
saying?
You thought I said what? Healers.
Healers. I thought she said healers. So I was like,
Ah.
what's that?
Mhm.
All right.
And then the other one that we have, other types of medicine is topical medicines.
Tropical.
Topical.
Topical.
Yeah. These are creams, lotions, ointments.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you top on your.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Even the ones which you have the muscle pull, that spray.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
The rubs.
Topical. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they part of the topical? The rubs, the heat rubs,
They are part of the
This-
topical.
Wow.
the sprays.
We have them here, right? For the kids.
Yes, we do. We do have that.
So they're here in school.
Mhm.
Yes.
I wanna see
For
them.
PE.
We do. It's in the first aid box.
I want to see them when we finish.
All right.
You don't need to whisper.
Whisper. All right.
You want to ring the bell?
Well.
Well,
Just because it's saying this.
oh. Okay, moving on. We have two types of medicine.
I think this bell needs somebody who like me.
Oh, someone who likes
No,
that.
nah,
Like that.
someone who's very cautious with using it.
So we are not cautious. Wow.
No,
Okay.
you are.
Oh,
He is
You are.
referring to me, but I can stretch.
wow.
I need to take it away from
Hey,
you.
you
Come
guys
on.
agree.
There we go.
So there are two types of medicines.
hmm
The liquid medicines.
Oh, they're the ones which I said. The types of medicines. Talked about it.
What's wrong with my mind?
hmm
Okay. Oh, now I see. Okay. All right. All
There
right.
you are.
Okay. No. Okay. So I'm sorry for that. Let's talk about the side effects of medication. We all know that all the different types of medications that we have, they have side effects.
Mhm.
And what do you think is the first side effect of any type of medicine you've ever taken?
I feel like each medication has its own side effect.
That's why I'm asking him, like, that specific medication he once took, what are the side effects you got from it?
It's not good to say to national television, but I'm not a fan of medication.
Oh.
I go for exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah, it's best.
I'm
medication,
offended.
actually. I go for because you know what, if
Mhm.
you know this saying that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's true. If you exercise a lot, eat right, you won't need to be having medication because you will be sick less. But if you do take medication, some of the side effects includes drowsiness, dizziness, because most of the medication contains alcohol. So
That's why.
yes, so you might find yourself being like dizzy a bit,
Drunk.
stuff like that. Especially medication like
Allergics.
Paracet. Yeah, they try to relax you so that you can
That's right.
sleep. Most of the time, children who take that, they will end up sleeping.
Yeah. That's why it's recommended to drink them at night.
Mm.
Yes,
In
it's
little
written.
doses. Well, I've drank Allergex in the morning. Guess
It's
I was dozing
written.
the whole day.
Mm.
I was at school. Teacher was asking me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I had medication in the morning."
Cough syrup has got that kind of thing. Yeah,
Wow.
alcohol is like the basic ingredient.
So
most
you
of it.
find someone saying, "I don't drink alcohol," but they don't know that maybe the medication they took 2 weeks ago
Almost
has
all of the alcohol, all of the
Oh.
medication has some sort of
So we've
Mhm.
all tasted alcohol.
yes,
All right.
yeah,
Mm.
but in
But
little
still.
little quantities. In very,
No, under
very
the age
small
of
quantities.
18.
Well, Babies
Wow.
take
All right.
I'm talking about the real alcohol.
Guys, please. Okay,
That one
and then
is another story.
you've said basically almost all of them, but I just left with three. That's why I
Okay.
said you Google yourself.
Mm.
You see, the
Side
phone is
effects of
off.
medication,
Shut-
dry skin, dry skin. I don't know how true that is.
It depends, like you said, it depends with the type of medication that you're taking. If it's the one that she was saying that you apply on,
The ointment.
yeah,
Mm.
some of them which might not have, or if you look at our sanitizers, it's not medication such, right? But if it's that kind of medication that it has a lot of alcohol in it,
That's right.
it might dry your skin, yeah. And others that you take inside, that you drink, yeah, it might have some side effects on your skin too.
Wow. So you might also have a dry mouth,
Mhm.
headaches. No,
Very,
this
very.
one, this one I can agree. But I
Attest
don't
to.
know. I don't know. The headaches are always there, whether you drink medication or not. So sometimes you never know if it's the medication or it's just yourself.
Mhm.
I don't know about this one. So yes, what other side effects do you have, guys?
Ask
Anyone?
Google.
Yeah.
No, it's your turn. I've been talking a lot.
You
What
took
other
all the
side
answers
effects?
from me.
I didn't take all the
You
answers
did.
from you.
For drowsiness,
Mm.
Can I ask?
dry skin.
Okay.
The way you're looking at me, I just like.
I'm listening.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Like when you do chemotherapy,
Mhm.
you know that the medication or the medication, it's either your hair comes out or is it like does your hair always come out or it depends on what type of person you are and what genes you carry.
From what I know, that kind of medication, yeah, you lose your hair. It makes you lose your hair. Most of the people I've seen, it could be the side effect of it. Yeah,
So eventually, when you stop using the medication, your
the hair comes
grows.
back.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow, must be nice.
And this is just an assumption. It's not true. It's not a fact. But if you look at the sense of it, if the idea is to kill cancer cells by burning them, so you also have cells in your body which are not cancer cells,
Yes.
just genuine cells. So by burning the cancer cells, some of your cells are also get burned in the process. You see, I mean, this is just a layman's kind of idea. So that's
Right.
how you might end up losing your hair.
All right.
Not
Wow.
true.
But they always
Not
look.
true. I'm just saying.
Mashallah.
Mm.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
so
make sure that sometimes when you say some statements, they will say, he
he said, but
quoted
it's
by,
not, yeah, he's saying
you know.
not sure.
Yeah, this is
All
just
right.
layman's.
All right,
Google
guys.
has
All
said
right.
it, people.
Google has said it.
I'm not Google.
So guys, let's go for a musical break. We'll be right
I'm
back.
smiling by the mask.
listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and director necessary reflect the official policy or position of the broadcast. All content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to renounce any religion, ethnic group, tribe, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is Beauty Blackout, the show where we help you own your glow. Catch me Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 with me, Demi Max, as your host and my co-host, Steve.
The music just feels so good. You're on the number one.
Angie, with my co-host Amanda and our lovely guest Marshall.
Wow. Hello, everybody.
I feel like he should be our co-host.
Co-host.
Coco.
Coco.
Oh, yeah.
No, we'll add him in the flyer, you know,
Mm.
to make it rain. You received your picture, it was nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was
Guess who
nice.
edited it?
It was you?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't her. It was
Okay.
me.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Zeg
good.
it.
Thank you.
Hey, we should listen to your songs and review.
I
Please give
do
us a
not
platform where
have-
we can download your songs. Please don't do that to us. Okay, before we went on a musical break, we were talking about the side effects of medication.
Yeah.
So now we are just going to talk about the most prescribed medicine each one of you guys have ever got from the clinic, hospital.
The most prescribed medication.
Yeah,
Well, antibiotics.
antibiotics.
Allergies.
Like
Parasite.
Cough mixtures.
Angex. Me,
Yeah.
Sleep calamine.
Mm.
Campisa. I don't know what's called in English, but
Oh, that ointment.
yeah, when you maybe when you fracture your bone and stuff like that, it really helps. I like it. I mean, it's good for hair growth. I hope there's no doctor listening. Right now. But it's good for hair growth. It's really
Yeah.
good. It helps. From
Fact or no fact?
It's a fact.
It's a proven
I'm
fact.
thinking about something that I've done,
Mm-hmm.
and it has worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
So none of you guys have received calamine.
Well, once or twice.
How was it like applying it on your skin?
It feels like zhirr.
When do you apply that?
Huh?
When do you apply that?
I don't know. I think I had ringworms or something.
Yeah.
When I was given calamine, I had ringworms. So I was told.
I never had ringworm, so I don't know.
Lucky you.
I don't know. If
Maybe
it was
you
a
might have had, but
ringworm
you were
or
very
what.
young. You didn't know what it was.
You know when you're
Yeah,
sick,
maybe.
you grow things. So sometimes you never really know. Is this a ringworm?
Mm.
You never know. So I was given. Doctors know what they're doing. They give you medication accordingly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So did calamine ever have any effect on you?
I don't really remember because I was really, really young. So I
It's a
just,
long time
yeah,
ago.
very, very long time ago.
Ghana, you're a legend, so you may not remember.
Legend. Legend.
Some people don't like good things being said to people.
Ah!
Hmm? I'm
Oh my
sensing
God.
some
He's
sort
talking
of
to me.
No, he's talking to.
Me.
yeah?
Legend.
Jealousy
Wow.
there.
I'm not jealous.
I mean, he's been here for quite a long time.
That's the
Yeah.
legend.
That's why I'm saying he's a legend. I'm
That
saying it
you're
in a polite
getting
way, right?
old.
Thank you.
I hope you're not offended.
No, it's
Okay.
a good way to say he's very old, but I'll get
Yeah,
it.
in a
I'll
good
get
way,
it.
so
In a
that-
good,
yeah, you know.
positive.
Yes.
So you are what now?
Me, I'm also a legend.
That way.
You-
As we were talking.
You remember I told you I'm sensing jealousy. There it is.
I told you.
Mm.
Okay, continue, Amanda.
Amanda?
Meds that might hurt your kidneys.
What?
Medications that might
Medications.
Oh
hurt
yes.
your
Yeah.
kidneys.
I was lost.
Mm.
I was lost.
Mhm.
Okay.
Legends don't get it. But anyway.
Wow.
Mhm.
So, guys, if you have any questions to ask Amanda, Amanda is on our case. Our WhatsApp number is +2675453413347. Yes.
Can you say that again?
No. +26753413347.
Mhm.
That's how legends do.
Yeah.
Continue, Amanda.
Antibiotics might hurt your kidneys.
Mhm.
Supplements, laxatives. Laxatives is it's those ones where you drink for your tummy.
When you have some sort of constipation and then it's not moving in there, so you
Oh.
take a laxative so that the intestines can just relax and then you just go.
So you always have to sit by the toilet when you drink
Yeah,
it.
you need to be very close to that.
Okay.
But if you take too much of that, your body will be so used to be,
Fed
no,
antibiotics and all that.
no, the intestines, they'll be used to relax a lot, so they won't hold the food and make it move the way it should. So the food will just be passing through and
So
going,
yeah,
passing
then
through
you
and
go
going,
to the
and you
toilet.
just end up having diarrhea all the time.
That's why sometimes we advise, even when you are a little bit sick, don't go to the hospital, just stay home, you'll be fine, to avoid that issue. Is it to avoid that issue or?
Well, that's a different matter. When you are sick, it's advised for you to go to the hospital. But it's like I always say to people, make sure that you exercise. Exercise is one of the best medicines because it rejuvenates your body. It's better for you to train your cells to be strong, to fight, than to always rely on medication. A little something you run to and buy, your bodies will be used to that medication all the time. So it will just relax, and any small disease can attack you. You'll be very weak.
Exactly.
So strengthen yourself with exercise, good food, vitamins, stuff like that. Yeah. Not necessarily
He's
that you just
attacking you.
feel. So you are the person who's always at the
At the clinic.
clinic.
Yes.
Every small.
To be honest, I don't
Thingy.
like being sick. I don't like being sick.
Nobody likes being sick.
I can't handle the pain.
But do you like to exercise? There we go. So
Yes.
you cannot avoid getting sick because you don't exercise. You need to.
Amanda,
Do you
continue.
exercise, Amanda?
Continue.
I'm a couch potato.
You're a couch potato.
You can even see her. Like, just take a good look at her. You see a couch potato written on the forehead.
I don't really see that. All right, I'm gonna take you up on exercising and see how far we can go.
Wow.
If you are up for the challenge.
I'm up for the challenge. Zig
Tired
it.
within
Zig
5
it.
minutes. Zig it. Yes, continue, Mandy. You were talking about.
Oh, that's all I have. Then if you have kidney diseases, other medications can be harmful too.
Wow.
Yeah, of course, some underlying diseases Mm. That's why they are, even when you're taking COVID, or any other, before you get into a surgery, they ask you about your alcohol intake, stuff like that, so that they know what exactly kind of medication they should give you. Because there's some, for example, people who are going on what you call this surgery, isn't it? They're given some sort of medication to make them sleep. Yeah.
The injection.
That kind of medication has got a lot of alcohol, so they ask you if you take alcohol and some other kind of underlying disease, so that they know how much time you should take when you're under, when you're what do you call this, say what, sedative. Yeah, under the sedative. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, even though I didn't say anything.
No, I read it coming from your face and then say, okay, there it is. Mm.
All right.
So you need to know, even if you're just going to the clinic to get some sort of medication, you need to know what kind of underlying disease that you have, so that even a simple medication like Allergex or Parasite or aspirin, you can react to it in a certain way that you might wonder what's happening, because you've got a certain condition that is not okay with that ingredient in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every medication have its effects on different people.
Plus, you might be allergic to a certain type of medications.
There will be an ingredient inside there which is not good for you, and it will react with your body, and you end up getting yellow in color.
Oh, I feel like
Or
tagged
something.
right now. I know I'm yellow.
Yeah, yellow bone.
You guys. So one would ask themselves, what is the most expensive illness to treat? What do you think is the most expensive illness to treat? Sorry,
I think it's cancer.
I think it's
That's
cancer.
one of them. Yeah.
What do you think?
And also
An expensive illness to treat is
heart
an illness
diseases.
that lasts also for a very long time. It doesn't go that easy. Yeah. Things like, just that these days government funds them. Things like HIV, things like diabetes. Right. Those things are there for good. So if you calculate the amount of money that you've used for a long time, it's a lot.
That's right. And buying the medication on itself with something else, and
Other than just a surgery, which can take, of course, it takes a lot of money, but it's once, then you're done.
once off.
This one, the ones that take like up to life, those are the ones that are really boring, because they don't just take your money, they take your time to go to the hospital, they take your energy, they are frustrating. You have to be always alert about what time you must take the type of medication. There's a lot of involvement in it, other than
Also,
just money.
people who go for kidney dialysis. I think also it counts. Like it's expensive.
Apparently it's very expensive.
Very,
You don't just go do the
Until you get a right kidney for you, that it's expensive, that treatment.
Now imagine maybe you're paying 500,000 a month. Now think of 3 months. Calculate that money. Maybe you could have even bought a house.
500,000 a month.
I'm just saying.
A month.
Wow,
I'm
that is.
just saying. You never know. Some hospitals really do charge. These things are
maybe.
I think you won't feel it because you have a medical card
If
or what.
Now,
if you don't have it,
you don't have it.
most people don't.
Do you have it?
Well, I do, but it's well, I'm blessed to be. But most people, if you look at the world with the unemployment rate and stuff like that, most people
they
don't
can't
have those kind
afford
of things.
medical
They're just living on whatever they have.
aid.
Yeah.
But I would advise even everyone who's listening at home, if you don't have a medical aid, it's time to stand up and use. Because you know what, medical aid is very useful. It's very useful. Let me say maybe you need to go do an operation. The doctors are saying it's 15,000, and you don't have that 15,000. That means if you don't have a medical aid, you are paying it cash there and there, and there's no. I'm going to sell my goat. I'll be back tomorrow. That's not how they work in hospitals. They want the money right there before they operate you or do anything. They want to see the money. Without the money, you go back home. So guys, I think that's why a lot of people are even dying, because maybe they're saying, I've had a medical aid for 17 years. I've never went to the hospital. They never know when things will turn upside down.
Mhm.
So it's
That's
important that
Yeah,
everyone
it
gets
is
one.
important everyone gets one, but if you're unemployed, you cannot afford it.
Yeah, if you're unemployed. Luckily, if your parents have aided you there, it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you guys are right. Heart diseases and cancer are the most expensive illnesses to treat.
Mm.
Yes. Heart disease take um three 3,800 billion amount of money to be treated. It means you buy the medication. You go for these heart what.
The surgeries are expensive too.
The surgery
Very
is
expensive.
And that doctor won't just be there. They charge. And once the price is there, they're not reducing. I want a discount.
There are not many doctors who are specialized in that.
That's why
Yeah.
maybe the price is also
Mm.
high. Yeah. So advise your kids to be doctors.
And I'll say this again and again and again. The best way to
Exercise.
avoid getting that kind of sickness and stuff,
Exercise.
exercise. I'll say it again and again. If you want to be a couch potato, have a medical aid ready. Yeah, because a lot of jammies will be coming your way, and you will need
I'll
to
exercise.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Just to exercise.
And eat right.
I'll
Your
eat.
diet
I'll try to
should
eat
not
right.
be contained of a lot of hot dogs and a lot of chicken and a
Wow,
lot of
those
stuff
things
like
are
that.
nice.
Unfortunately, not a lot of them.
Yeah, not a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, a
you
hot
must
dog is
avoid.
healthy. Like there's protein, there's carbohydrates.
My dear. I don't want to say anything that will put me into trouble on air so that these companies are saying, what have you done? No, I'm not going to say that, but I'm just saying eat healthy.
Yeah, but these days everything is dangerous. But just make sure that you eat things accordingly.
Okay, small
to the
quantities and small portions.
Yes.
Then
Mm.
that's what I can say.
Yes.
Vegetables.
Okay, more quantities of that, but also
70% veggies and 30% meat.
I will
Yes.
die.
Oh, you.
well, I
Let me
won't
tell you
because
what.
I don't
Let me
like
tell you
meat.
what. Because your body is a complex thing, which is made of a lot of chemicals.
Yes.
I told you veggie. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's made up of a lot of chemicals, right? And those chemicals need to be in balance in terms of pH, in terms of acidity and alkalinity. They have to be in balance. That's why there's a lot of water in your body, which is balanced already, right?
Mhm.
Now, meats are acidic, okay, and veggies are more of the alkaline. So you must have more alkaline than acid. You see,
Okay.
that's why it's important to have 70% of veggies and 30% of carbs and meats, stuff like that. Because you have more of that, there'll be too much acid in your body. That's why a lot of people who eat meat, alcohol, and a lot of starch, they've got this what you call it, the one that you end up buying something to settle down. What is it? What your heartburn and indigestion, stuff like that. Most of the time, if you look at people who drink a lot of alcohol and like braying a lot and stuff like that, they're the ones who get the kind of disease, indigestion and heartburn. It's because there'll be too much acid in their body, and that acid will end up hammering their kidneys. It will go to the pancreas, it will go to the liver, damaging it. That's why you end up having that liver cirrhosis and stuff like that, because there's too much acid in your body eating you up, and then you are eating less of vegetables, which balance that and make it into water. So best thing is 70% veggie, 30% other stuff.
All right.
Marshall, can I ask?
Mm.
You loved the sciences at school, right?
Well,
Well,
it was
What do you like
interesting,
saying? Well,
so that I can think of what I can say, which is not can I on TV.
well.
So you want to adjust your words and make them suitable and put your points in line.
So
So
you
that will
loved.
give me a bit of seconds to answer the question.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7.
What?
You loved sciences. 6, 5,
I liked science. I liked science. But when I was doing course
Mm.
that I did for physical education, that's where you get all of this kind of information about anatomy, biochemistry, stuff like that.
Mm.
So you end up knowing exactly what's in the body, so that you know how it can function and how it can function well
Mhm.
in order to produce the best out of somebody. What is that person supposed to have and do, nutrition wise, physical wise, mental wise, and then you get out best of somebody. Because most of people who do sports, not that they are not good enough,
Mm.
but you can get the best out of them through studying about a human being and what that person needs.
Okay.
All right. I hear.
So, Mrs. Couchy, I got you.
I feel like if I cough right now, he'll say something.
So, hold on, hold
Couch
it.
potato.
Until you go.
Couch
Mm.
potato. Amanda is a couch potato. But it's good being a couch potato. I don't know myself, so
What is a couch potato?
The person who always sits around.
Mm.
no, but I'm not a couch potato. Maybe I'm half couch potato. Or maybe I'm a couch potato depending on how I feel. Let me put it that way.
How many of you jog every morning?
No, I am joke. I don't. I'm going to be very honest. I don't.
But you look like a sports person.
And the reason why she has a nice figure is because she's a model.
No.
Who doesn't even work out, but the body's great.
Well, you can actually be better than that. You? Do you?
I said I'm a couch potato.
Well,
I'll improve. I'll start tomorrow.
what about today?
I'll start today.
All right.
I'll take you up on that.
Mm.
All right, beautiful people. I'm having so much fun.
Mm.
Let's turn around. Let's go on a musical break and relax. So he's going to have coffee. Marshall. So,
Yeah.
we're just going to recap what we were talking about today.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys, those who just joined in. It is Breakfast with Angie, brought to you by the Dow Academy, baby.
The
So
Dow
today
Academy, the
we
Dow
were
Academy, the
talking-
Dow
Yeah, the Dow Academy, the Dow
Academy.
the Dow Academy.
Did you meditate?
Oh, I did the breathing.
Did you? I was just
Yes.
about to ask you that. Did you do the breathing?
It's
No.
so relaxing.
Angie, you are a presenter for the breakfast show, and you're supposed to do what you say.
Mhm.
Come on.
And I'm a couch potato.
No, you.
And I did it.
You know what
You
happened?
did it.
I live far, so I arrived home late. I cooked dinner, and it's cold.
Excuses.
I have to
Excuses,
sleep.
excuses,
Excuses.
excuses.
Wow.
No more excuses, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Good, 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 good.
The first
How
time
did
I
you
did
feel?
it, I coughed, like how you said.
You see what I mean? Mm.
But then after, it feels so relaxing.
Is it?
It was like, whew.
Yeah. You felt like you were in your own world, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
It's nice.
So relaxing, I'm telling you. Especially for people who are about to do examinations, who are in kind of stress like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good way of relaxing. Yeah. You were
I wish
saying,
they advised us when we are writing our Form 5 that you should do the breathing.
Me, because we were panicking in that.
Because I,
even when you're just about to start your show, sometimes you feel like
you got the
there's
nerves.
stress. What am I going to do? What am I going to say? And stuff like that. Just do that kind of thing. You come fresh. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Well, I'll do that.
Can I have the bell?
Hey,
Thank you.
you guys are abusing my bell. This bell belongs to me and me only. You know why?
You were saying about
Me?
wrapping up.
Yeah, we got carried away. So we're talking about medication today. We talked about the different types of medication. We talked about the effects of medication. Different types of medication that they, what am I saying? Yes, effects of medication. Effects of medication. Just effects of medication.
Side effects also.
Side effects of medication. And we also define medication. Yes, what else?
Talked about the ones which can damage your kidneys.
That's right.
The most expensive
Yes.
diseases
Oh, I
to
knew you
treat.
were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. Yes. We also talked about the categories of medication.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Yes.
We
Yes.
did
And then we talked about basic medication.
Mm.
Basic. Who remembers anything?
Basic. Yeah, we do. I do.
Oh, okay. You were
Yeah.
listening to me. Yes, and that's all right.
Yeah, but why do we need it?
Why do we need medication?
That's a question that we should have also asked. Why do you need medication?
Why do you need medication?
I'm the one who asked the question. Why do you need it?
To
What
heal.
does it do to your body? What does medication do? Why do you need it?
To heal your body
What
from the
actually
disease.
heals? What actually heals?
You kill the bad bacteria, isn't it?
It kills the bad bacteria.
It is also used to cure disease.
Yes.
They also treat medical conditions. Yes.
Do you know what actually happens when you take medication?
No.
Okay, I thought you were telling me.
No.
All right, there's something to find out about, but I can just give you a little bit.
Go.
Your body is the one that kills the disease.
Oh.
Even the vaccines that you get, it's not the vaccine that kills the disease.
Yes.
It is your cells.
The antibodies.
Yes.
Wow.
So what medication does, it just strengthens your cells
Antibodies.
to fight the disease. You see,
It wakes
it's like
them
a
up.
gun, and then the ammunition is the medication, and the soldiers are you. So if you just drink medication and you don't have those soldiers, it's not gonna work. Yeah, you just be putting in medication, but it will never work because you don't have any white blood cells anymore. So the most important thing is to generate the white blood cells. The reason why I'm saying exercise and stuff like that, eating, yeah. If you generate enough white blood cells, you won't need medication. They will work on their own. The reason why you take vaccines is to train your white blood cells to recognize the disease
That
and to
disease.
fight it.
Yes.
You see, so the next time when it comes, even if it's now severe, it will already recognize, oh, I know this guy, and then they know how to fight.
Okay.
Yeah. So please, go to the basics. Yeah, medication is good to strengthen what you already have, but have it first. Don't depend on the medication and don't have, and then you relax and you don't have the things to fight it with. I might take up your time, I'm sure.
Wow, so beautiful
Exercise.
people, we've come to the end of our show, and you have any questions regarding medication and Marshall? Please send
Medication
us.
and muscle.
Marshall. He's a scientist after all.
I
Please
am a
send-
physical education teacher.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yes. So send us the question or whatever you want to talk about to our WhatsApp number +267 7534
You got it. She got it. She got it.
She got the lip.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's gone.
it came up and sorry. I'm sorry. So from me and my co-host
And
my
co-host.
co-host. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Oh, ciao, ciao. Do you know? Have you listened to my jingle before?
Let's hear them.
That's boom. Let me look for it, okay?
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Dow Academy.